What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick. I want to welcome you back for another one of my music video reactions. This time is, of course, EXID and their newest song, L.I.E. They say, they promise that this is going to be something completely different that we have never ever seen before, and I honestly hope to God that it is something different, because there's only so many times you can do the same thing, but in slightly different ways that are not drastic enough for me to actually be impressed by it. But we're gonna find out if L.I.E. is actually, or yes, L.I.E., whatever the heck, I don't know. We're gonna find out. Let's do it right now. Okay, I was a bit unsure exactly how I was feeling about that. The verse, the beginning, the intro verse was a bit shaky as far as I'm concerned, but the chorus portion right here is a lot better. I definitely enjoyed it a lot more. Okay, we'll trade out a nice, awesome rap verse right there for the first verse, that intro verse, to lead into the chorus. I will definitely accept that trade, because that was so much better. Definitely great. The only weak part of the song at the moment is that first verse is for me. Otherwise, I'm kind of enjoying this. I am definitely kind of enjoying it. Okay, now we got a little change up for the breakdown. I mean, this is nice, I guess. I don't know. What am I saying? It's just began, so I can't say anything about it, but that's not how that works. Isn't that supposed to be a grinder? Okay, so that was cool. That was a really weird way to end the song, though, to be honest. I mean, that was like super abrupt, but hey, I guess that's cool, that's interesting, or whatever. But you know what, I'm gonna say right off the bat that I am super happy with this song for one reason only. That's because it's different. It's like different, obviously. Like I was getting really not upset or frustrated, but I was getting like annoyed. Like, how many times is this group going to do basically another version of Up and Down, is what I was wondering. And I think they did 4 times, and 4 times is too many. 3 I think is okay. You know, you can do the same thing 3 times, and that's cool. But then I think you kind of have to change it up. So like a year and a half of the same concept and style and sound is okay. But for me, any more than that, and it gets kind of boring, and you need to do something different. And they did. Now, whether or not that this is something that is entirely, you know, awesome compared to their previous group of songs, I don't know just yet. I mean, it definitely is not bad. I like, you know, a good decent portion of this song, but I don't specifically know so much how I feel about it. But of course, that is why I'm going to watch this video some more and listen to the song a few more times, and then we'll be back with my review to give you kind of like my final verdict on what I think of this song and whether or not I think it is actually a really good song from this group. But, you know, I don't specifically know at this point, but like I said, that's what the review is for, so don't go anywhere because I'll tell you exactly what I think about this coming up next. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's finish the video off with my final review, and I have to say to start this off that this is, without a doubt, one of my favorite songs from this group in recent history. And as I've said with the last 3 or 2 or 3 or something, I don't remember specifically what the number of releases has been, but I've been kind of like let down and disappointed. Maybe the hype, maybe it was overhyped for the first one, but you know, I've been a bit disappointed with the fact that EXID has just basically regurgitated up and down for the last couple of releases up until this. But of course they've changed it up, they've come with something completely different as they promised, and that makes me really, really happy. So the entire song is really great. But let's talk about first the weak portion of this song for me, and that is the first verse. And the first verse, of course, is the intro portion of the song. For the people who are just like not particularly super interested but are giving this a try, it might not catch their attention to listen to the chorus, which is where the song actually picks up and becomes interesting. So that's kind of a letdown. Like, the music track isn't particularly interesting, and the vocals are really, really great because that's what this group is known for, or that's what this group is, you know, pretty known for, at least from my perspective. Like, I like their vocals. So it's, you know, there is that aspect of it, right? And the vocals are great in the verse. But having great vocals isn't going to be something that catches the average person or the casual listener so much. Like, the music track for the rest of the song is what holds this entire thing together, in my opinion. And, you know, that's good. That's the way it is, really. That's kind of, some things are more focused on kind of like the vocal portion of it. Others are, you know, the music in every song really kind of plays a really big role, obviously. And, you know, it's pretty clear, at least from my opinion, when the first verse or when the first chorus kicks in, after you get through the verse, that is when I really got into the song. You know, you get into, you know, that beat, the tempo kind of picks up and stuff, and I was into it. I was captured. It was awesome. I was listening to the song. As I'm sitting here just casually listening to it, I'm bobbing my head. I'm, you know, into it. I'm feeling the beat. I'm feeling the groove. I'm just into it, and it's got my attention on the music track. And what that does is I'm hooked on the song. I'm listening to it. I'm paying attention, and then you got that you know, that the melody of the chorus that's going in there as well, which is the portion that's going to stick in your head, and so it's stuck in my head. I mean, and the reason why that is because I was engaged in the flow and the beat and the rhythm and the tempo of the music track. I wasn't specifically hooked on the vocal aspect of it, but the vocal aspect is kind of, you know, subliminally, you know, worked its way into my mind, and now it's there, right? And that's great. That's what you want. You want something that is going to be not really attention grabbing, but is going to be, you know, memorable in a way. And while, like I said, the vocals for the chorus aren't particularly memorable in and of themselves, the music is what's got your attention and then makes the vocals memorable. The second point, which is definitely, I think, probably my favorite part of this entire song, is the rap verse. And the rap verse is really, really great. So let's talk about basically how this rap verse even is put together, how it flows from the kind of like the start to the finish, because I think it's really, really awesome. So you've got the chorus, right? It sounds one way, obviously. With the rest of the song, it's all pretty similar. You got the verse, the chorus, which sounds, you know, it's pop and all that stuff. But then you go to the rap verse, and the rap verse is completely different. The music is completely different. Of course, the flow of the rap doesn't fit with the flow of the chorus. It just doesn't really, it could be a completely different, you know, concept for a song in and of itself. But what they do to kind of like signify like, okay guys, we're about to come up with a drastic change. There's going to be a like actual serious rap verse coming up here. It's not going to be like, you know, one of those super pop style raps. Brace yourselves is they give you a little portion, couple seconds or something like that of like a dramatic change in the music track. So it changes really dramatically. It changes the style entirely, completely. It gets you in the mindset of like something different is happening. You flip to something different, and then the music track completely drops out, and then the vocal for the rap verse takes over. and the vocal for the rap verse is the main point of the entire, rap portion of the song. Cool. That is really, really awesome. It's definitely, great. Whereas for the chorus, the music is like the main point of the song for me. During the rap verse, the rap lines, the flow of the rap is the main point of that portion of the song. And it's pretty obvious when you listen to the song because the music drops and the vocals take over. And I love it. The flow of the rap verse is definitely a huge, huge highlight, and it's just overall great. So, the combination of everything together from the first chorus to the end of the song is really great. It makes for a great pop song. It's just an awesome overall promotion song in general. And of course, the music video has plenty of things to appeal to, I guess, a wide variety of people, but there's definitely a pretty targeted kind of thing that they're trying to get at for a pretty decent portion of it. But it's great. The music track is what makes this song for me, in my opinion, because it's what just drew me in and it's what held my attention and got the flow and got the melody of the vocals stuck in my mind. And it's great. It's really great overall. Probably, definitely, one of my favorite, like I said, one of my favorite releases from this group, definitely one of my favorites of the last couple of years. And I'm glad, this is a full album too. This is a studio album and all that stuff. So I'm really, really happy with the progress that this group's made, even if it's off the back of some songs that I don't particularly care for. I don't care. It's all good. This group is doing great. I liked them a ton when they were basically unknown. So, well, not when they were basically, when they were literally unknown. So I'm happy that they're here. I'm happy that they're giving us good music now. Or that they're giving us good music consistently. And that's all that I can ask for. And like I said, I'm really, really interested to see what this album is all about. So I do apologize for this one being so long. Hopefully I didn't actually ramble and lose your attention, but I want to know what you thought of this song. Let me know down in the comments or over on social media through Twitter or Facebook. So that is going to be it for this video. As always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. That came out last year, without a doubt, because I've seen that this song has swept the charts since it's been released, and it's not like it doesn't deserve it. It's a good song, it's enjoyable, but in the way that this fits into K-pop and their entire career so far, yet again, it's another average break.